What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me, Grandpa and Jax, as we play around and do a little bit more in a ballroom. That's right, we're on episode 6, folks. In the last episode, we just did some more random stuff inside of town, and we got some stuff handled and accomplished. I figured out since the last episode how to make bread, or how to make dough, more specifically. There is an option down here, Combine. And this is how you do the water being combined with the flour, which makes dough, which in turn gets baked into bread. Alright, every item that is combinable with another item will have a green highlight on it in your inventory while the combine panel is active. Alright, so what we do is we mix some flour. And we go over to our tools and we mix a bucket of water with it. And unfortunately we have to do it one at a time there. And we shall do it again and combine. This is going to be a very, very, very sustainable way of feeding ourselves, and I would highly recommend you guys do this maybe even earlier on. And now that I see how cooking actually works, guys and gals, I have to say with a fair amount of certainty that survival may still hold the edge in the early game of what you should choose, because it does give you a lot of, like, just, I don't know, passive stats and really good stuff in general. But, the way I see it, cooking is actually really, really important as well. And I may have gone a little overboard in getting the money to get cooking up and running, but I feel as though that is okay. I'm also going to drink the remaining little bits of that. We are fully hydrated. We now have a ginormous amount of bread laying around in our inventory. Oh no, we have dough. We have dough laying around in our inventory. We're going to come over here to our cooking pot, and we are going to cook ourselves some bread. Here it is. We will need to add some wood to the mix. I'm going to middle mouse button 3, even though I think 1 will probably do. And we'll take a look here. We'll hover over, we'll wait, and once the bread is ready, we will left click on it, or right click on it even. We can do it either way. And it is now bread, and if we keep going, we'll get burnt bread, but we don't want burnt bread. Alright, we're going to take our wood back out, and we have the bread, and we're going to combine it with the bread that's there, and apparently 64 is the largest stack that you can have. So we have 1 extra stack of bread laying around. Just so you guys know. And bread actually does a lot for our hunger. Right there, we're at full belly now. Our dog is here. Let's go take a quick peek into our journal, and we have literally no active quests. So, that being said, there's still a few folks that we can talk to, so we're not 100% done yet. There's some nails and other various things there. And let's light up our torch again, and we'll head out and we'll see what we can do. I don't think we need any more water, but we'll refill some stuff. Alright, we're fully hydrated. We refilled everything that we need to refill. It looks like the melon is probably done now. We shall harvest it. And we shall harvest the pumpkin as well. And what I believe we're going to do is gather up all the poo that we can. And I'm going to make sure that we stay up on our farming as well. Oh, we just got a whole bunch of buckets. I think that might actually be too many buckets, but we'll see. The carrots are grown. We're going to harvest them. This is a potato. I'm going to take a look again here, guys and gals. We have 4 ripe potatoes. I'm going to harvest it. Now we have 7, so we got 3 out of that one. Okay, that's good. I'm going to harvest this one. We got 2 out of that one. So we can get anywhere from 1 to 3, or maybe 1 to 5. I don't know exactly how it works, but the way it seems is it is actually worth it. It's always going to be a gamble. See, we got 2 out of that one as well. Well, I'm okay with that. Oh, there's some grown wheat here. We'll take that, because we know that that's going to be a delicious thing. Alright, well, I'm going to stop stealing from the farm after this. I'll try to just do our own farming and whatnot. So, what is next? What is going on here? Oh, it's the full moons. Both moons are shining down. It happens every 5 days, so it is a common phenomenon. And it's actually fairly light overall. I don't know if we've spoken with Ida. I can't recall. So we're going to go around. We're going to talk to the remaining folks that are around. We do have a little bit of wheat. We'll grind it up in the millstone because, well, we can, for one. And we'll make a little bit more flour, which will in turn allow us to get some more bread. Arda's special sweet cake. Arda makes the sweetest cakes. Sweet, sweet, nice style. Alright, we shall come in here. Ida is just Oh, she's sleeping, so we can totally pilfer her house if we wanted to, but it looks like we've already done so. I'm going to wake her up. Ida owns the largest farm in the... Oh, she was the farmer. Oh. Is there a recipe? Oh, she can teach us different recipes. Oh, that's pretty cool. A half-baked bear steak requires salt, half-baked bear meat, and 3 ripe potato. A mushroom omelet. Wow. A lot of stuff for these things, but it looks like restores mana. I mean, all sorts of stuff. Venison steak. And a cheesy wolf steak. Mmm. All of those sound good. I don't really have any money right now. Sorry I woke you. Alright, well, there are, as I said, there are still a few folks that we haven't talked to yet. Cardu we have spoken to, but there are others that we have not. And I believe it's up this way that we're going to have to go. There's some lard. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Why not grab that up? That just sounds yummy. And by yummy, I mean that, not that at all. This will give us a little bit of rest. I'm going to actually do that. So there we go. We don't actually need to rest. We can just drink coffee and tea and it'll boost our energy. That's kind of interesting. Alright, we're going to stay up on our full belly. And this must be the pack's home. As we see here, it is burnt down. And it looks like there's something to be had over here. Burnt pig meat. Mmm, that sounds yummy. Is there anything actually in here? There does seem to be something. Some burnt bread, also yummy. There's some blood on the walls, or I don't know what that is. I guess, yeah, it looks like there's some blood on the walls, so I don't know. Things are not looking very good for the packs right now, I gotta say. Alright, it does not appear that there's anything else lootable or useful in their burnt down home. Thurza, I believe we've already talked to. She is the beautiful woman, blah, 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 blah. So, there's that. Let's grab ourselves another life plant. I want to get a little bit closer here. Not that close. There we go. Alright, we have Arlo, we have Muddy, we have Myron. And what is this place? We haven't been into this place yet. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty eager to find out. Let's see if we can't close the door here. There we go. Can we pick this? No, we don't know how to pick locks yet. That's cool. We don't necessarily need to know how. Alright, we can grab up some wood. We have a lot. Now, to my knowledge, we don't actually... Huh, bread. We don't actually have any weight that we need. I thought we took all the wood out of there. Oh, we didn't. Huh, that's interesting. Yep, apparently stacks max out at 64, guys. As we found out with the bread, it looks like it's the same with the wood and everything else. And I think the stone was the same way. So, think everything that you're going to do is maxed out at 64. And as I was saying, there's no weight. That doesn't mean we don't get limited. As we know, we've already run out of inventory space. Now, I don't know if we're going to ever get like new bags or something along those lines to prolong the inventory space, but yeah, that seems to be our limiting factor with what we can actually do. We have Rufus over here. Let's take a look. So we're still well within town. It looks like there's a lot of herbs to be had over here. I imagine slow berries are probably useful in some fashion, though I don't know exactly how. Can't do anything there. The fire is still burning. I'm fine with that. We're going to snag this up. We're going to take the poo out of the barrels, because again, we're going to need it for ourselves. There's another well over here. It looks like there's a storage shed or something, maybe. We refilled a few things with water. That reminds me, by the way, folks. Another cool item that you should probably put onto your... I haven't been using my hotbar very well, I guess. And I've been going back into my inventory many, many, many times, and I don't think that's really the play. So, as such, I'm going to attempt to do things a little bit better. This does give us a little bit of HP back. And the slow berries does give us a few extra things as well. I guess we're gonna have to chop down this tree. There seems to be a wisp over there. I do not see a way into this, which is weird. So how would you get into this normally? Is there like a secret hidden? No, nothing. All right, well, let's get inside before Rufus wakes up and rob his house, because that just sounds like a good thing to do. Oh, we get some thick cloth gloves. We'll totally put those on, and he won't even notice. He'll be like, oh, I have that same pair of gloves. It's weird. I've been robbed. What happened? I don't know. Man, that's crazy. It's weird, but man, these gloves are very comfortable. Oh, we finally got some salt. Nice. Some more random stuff. Let's make sure we do not wake Rufus. There's a random note that is on the ground. A brain purge scroll. That sounds awful or amazing. I don't know which. Alright, now that we have pilfered everything in his house, let's read his note and then wake him up. How to make a splint, my dear leg. Oh yeah, we never read that. Special traps, new order. Did we read any of this stuff? Let's see. We'll reread the special traps if that's the case, if we haven't done it before. To make more powerful traps, improve simple traps with special materials like snake tooth, amanita, spider web, and taming elixir. And my dear leg. My dear leg, I like to eat. Almost everyone likes to eat, but not everyone likes deer leg. I like deer leg. Well, good for you, buddy. And how to make a splint. A sturdy splint is an indispensable accessory to an adventurer. You never know when you might walk into an accident. All you need to make a splint is some wood and some linen. Okay, that's simple enough. Rufus, wake up. Your house has been robbed. I just got here. Rufus never talks. He works and does whatever you ask him to do. And asks for nothing in return, but he never talks. People take advantage of him. Well, that sounds terrible, Rufus. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't feel like I should have taken all of your belongings, but you know what? Adventurers have to adventure, so yeah, it's a thing that had to happen. Ooh, this seems exciting. What's this? A smelter. Another smelter, okay. Oh, we just got a leather vest. What? Sorry, Myron. I am going to pilfer everything you own, I think. Am I done? Did I pilfer? I pilfered. Wake up, Myron. I hate Myron. He bullied me when I was younger. Now that I've grown up, he doesn't have the guts to try. It would be fun to have a fight with him now. Indeed it would. I bet we'd completely get owned by him because he's level 3 and has 6,000 hit points. That would be a bit tough to get through. Let's make sure we're on the other side of the window so he doesn't see. Iron bar and some iron ore. We will steal all of your wood too, sir, and you've got nothing you can do against me. That's right. Crushing your soul bit by bit. Ooh, we even got some wolf leather. Alright, let's go into our inventory here. We did get some new stuff. Alright, modifies armor by 2. Modifies armor by 1, so we're going to definitely swap that. We do not have 3 base dexterity, so that would not play well into us. This modifies strength by 1, and modifies armor by 2. Why am I not wearing those? I'm a fool! Okay, everything else should be fine. Cannot grab the axe from outside. However, it does appear that we can snag up all the random stuff you guys got outdoors. Eudora. Let's talk to you, Eudora. Eudora is the loving wife of Arlo. She usually stays quiet when Arlo is near, but when he's not around, she seems to be quite talkative. I often see Eudora running after her disobedient son, Muddy. Muddy is a difficult child. Also, he sounds like a dirty child, I'm just saying. When the people escaped into Darkwood, Arlo was appointed as leader. Arlo openly has no faith in the gods of Balrum, and this led to troubles with other elders. Right after the people started building this village, Kyler gathered those who feared the gods and left to build another village. Arlo never forgave Kyler for separating the people. Arlo spoils his wife with presents, but nevertheless she looks unhappy. Muddy is their only child. I heard about the torches. Believe me, Aaron has nothing to do with the fires. That torch that we used at home didn't start the fire because it's on a wall that wasn't burned at all. The torches are the only explanation. I had problems with my own torches. How can you say that? I told you that our torch at home has nothing to do with the fire. Something else started it. Calm down, child. Tell me, what do you think? How did the fire at your house start? I don't know, but I will find out. Alright, any news about the packs? Sadly, nothing. If they are in the woods, I fear for their lives. All kinds of monsters live in Darkwood. Fox saw a troll the other day. Let's hope for the best for their family. Did they leave the woods? They went back to the world ruled by bandits? Why would they leave this safe village? Would they be so cruel as to risk a worse life for their child? If they left the village to go back to their old lives, then that is their decision. We don't know anything for certain, child. I doubt they would have left without any warning. Let's hope they'll be found. Alright, do you know anything about stone tablets? What are you talking about? I found a stone tablet at the Pax house. What kind of stone tablet? Is there something written on it? There is something carved into the stone. We are trying to translate it. As soon as you have any news, come to me, boy, for the sake of the Pack family. Will do, Arlo. Will do. Alright, let's go talk to Muddy. What's up, Muds? Wake up, boy. Muddy likes to annoy people. He knows that he can get away with almost anything because his father is a leader of the village. He usually follows me and Dudley around. There is no reason to try to scare him away because he will only try harder to annoy us. His real name is Oscar, but he forces his parents into calling him Muddy. Alright, the Muddy Buddy is... yeah, whatever. Alright, let's get out of here. We have done about all we can do. Journal entry, nothing to do. So no quests are active right now. We pretty much have free time to do whatever it is that we want to do at this point. So that being said, let's go see if we can't find Fox and... I don't know, maybe... oh, the beehive is down. Maybe something else? Something? Anything? No? Maybe on top of finding Fox, we'll be lucky enough to get into a couple of fights that we can actually win. That's the goal, the hope, the dream. I feel like mana regenerates over time based on your wisdom attribute. I feel like we should have more overall mana, but apparently our mana bar is not very full, despite us having a lot of intelligence. We are very intelligent people, so we're going to head east into the forest, guys and gals. There's no guarantee that we're going to ever actually make it to anywhere that we want to go. We may run across bears or lions or tigers or who knows what. Oh, and apparently we have looted that one as well. Well, there are some felled trees over here, so I assume that we've been in this general region at some point. I believe our house is like right down there. Our grandpa's house is right down over that way. Alright, let's take a quick gander at our map. Well, we're way up north. Yeah, we gotta head south and east a bit more. Yep, there is the family of bee farmers. I don't know if there's anything else we can do for them. I suppose after we have completed a quest for some folks, we can probably continue to talk to them and see... oh, there's something there. Gotta put one herb seed on the ground. What's the strange bush? Some bone and other various things. Alright, folks, what we're going to do now is we're going to head back to our town. I'm also going to turn my torch off, because apparently I had that running. And it looks like we can do some more stuff over there. Some more farming, if you will. Alright, let's open this up. Let's open that up. Let's move these things out of the way of one another, and let's go here and start putting the seeds away. Carrot seeds, life plant seeds. I mean, we have a whole bunch of stuff here. In fact, we should probably start doing more farming, getting like life plant seeds and things like that, so we can get our alchemy going a bit better too. There is a ton and a half of things that we can do. An unripe potato. I wonder if I can plant that. I imagine I probably could. I don't know where I picked that up at, to be honest. Alright, some mushroom spores here. We got some garlic. That's interesting. Some ripe potatoes. Any other seeds? It does not appear that we do. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can't harvest some life plants. That's going to be the play. Pig ear, mushroom spores. No, that's fine. Alright. Let's head on down. We'll gather up all of these. Alright. I would like to have my inventory open for this. Alright, how many are we going to get? Hey, we got 3 that time. Very nice. Our field is dried out and everything else, so it's going to take us a very long time to grow anything if we actually try here. So what I am going to do is hit the wrong button, as I often do. I'm sure you guys are aware of this by now. We're going to manure and water these 3. And we are going to plant ourselves a bit more wheat, I think would be the play. Did we get any wheat seeds? No, we planted corn. That's what we did. Alright, we'll plant some more corn. That's okay. We'll do corn across the entire thing this time around. Manure and water, and bam and bam. Okay, so corn all the way across the field there. On this side, I'm going to manure and water my way through. And there it is. And we're going to plant ourselves some life plants. Oh, my skill's too low to do that, huh? Oh, farming level 2. Well, that's good to know. Well, I suppose we'll plant ourselves some potatoes. Why not? They're probably not great for anything right now, but I imagine eventually they will be. Ooh, what's that? It's diseased. How do we undisease that? I'm sure there's a way. I vaguely remember something about opening a wisp bottle or something. Is that what it is? Wisp in a bottle. He told me the energy contained blah blah blah. Its energy will be captured. Oh, we can cure it. How do we do that? Requires a cure plant potion, which I guess we had at some point. Okay, cool. We had a cure plant potion because that's clearly a thing. Alright, let's see if we can't plant the unripe potato. Oh, we can't. Okay. I figured we could still plant an unripe potato and that would be fine. Alright, well, we should get a whole bunch of potatoes from that. We'll have to eventually go and learn how to do some more farming. But I think one of the cool things is we're going to be able to start selling some of this stuff to actually make a little bit of cash back, which is going to be nice. Alright, I'm going to put the beehive stuff away as well. And I feel like we could probably start expanding out our house here if we really wanted to. I'm going to open up the build menu and I'm going to right-click some random stuff to get rid of it. Like the stump there. All these weird bushes and whatnot. Get those out of my way. This I kind of just want to do because it's in the way, so. Get rid of those trees. Okay. I'm not ready to actually do it just yet. I know. I seemed eager and excited a second ago, but I have decided that I'm not quite ready to build my house just yet. Soon, maybe. Soon, possibly, but not quite yet. We're going to go grab a couple of herbs and various things on the outskirts. Maybe chop down some more trees. And then we could build a couple more walls and whatnot. But, chop down that tree. I am curious. What was the item here? A crystal bottle. I was wondering if that was the kind of bottle that we had to use. A wisp in a bottle. Says he uses this to... He told me the energy that it contains can bring certain plants to life. If I open the bottle near a wisp, its energy will be captured. I extracted the energy of a wisp. Oh, that's cool. We can bring plants to life. What does that mean? There's itchweed here. Okay. I wonder if it's like berry bushes, or I don't know what that is. I don't know what it does, but we have one now. I'm gonna put it down here. There are no wisps nearby. We have 100. Oh, alright, well, we'll come over here and we'll try it again. Chop down the tree, and theoretically the tree should regrow immediately. No? Yes? Maybe? Nope. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, let's get back to doing some adventuring, folks. We've done enough non-adventuring pretty much for an entire lifetime at this point, so I would be pretty happy with continuing with our little onslaught of adventuration and whatnot. That being said, let's head over to our little lake over to the west. We'll gobble up a little bit of food. Okay. Did it say it was not my turn? That's weird. Alright. We shall go into the water and we shall wash ourselves in the water. Alright, so we're good to go. Now we're going to head back to wherever we were. We're going to continue heading east. And it looks like we'll be doing a little bit of murder onto fawns and other various things. We missed. That's embarrassing. Alright, so we did that. There's a deer there. We missed the deer. Okay, we're out of mana apparently. The deer may die. In fact, he should. And in fact, he did. Alright, we're going to have our wolf go after our wonderful deer compatriot here. In hopes that, yeah, there it is. We can lock him down. And cool. Our dog killed him. Nice. Alright, well, we shall gather all this stuff. There's plenty of things to cook in the future. It looks as though we need to do a battle with El Diro. And the deer is running pretty scared right now. And we are trying to kill it, but we are apparently not very adept at Ooh, there's a shiny strange bush over here I'm pretty excited about. What's in the shiny bush? Some gold ore and a spider eye. And our fireball hit, and Jax finished off the combat. Well played, sir. Well played. It doesn't look like we're gaining any experience out of all this, though. And I don't really feel like continuing to hunt deer. So we're just going to kind of run away from them right now. Like, we've done a decent job. I'm hoping that they continue to spawn or do whatever it is that they do. Reproduce. And we'll be able to farm them for food or whatever we need later. But for now, we have other things on our minds. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff over here. Again, folks, it's... Oh, something's moving in my backpack. Check this out, guys. We go to our food. There is a little wiggle worm here that is eating all of our stuff. You just have to click on it a bunch of times, and it will get squashed. Basically, you kill it. But if you don't deal with it right away, it will actually eat all of your food. There is a black forest spider over there. Hugo died a few years ago. How did he die? I should ask Grandpa. Apparently, we just found something else. We're near a cemetery as well. We are pretty low on mana. I think we're just going to skirt this for right now. And I think we picked up something. There has been a new quest added to my journal. And did we get anything extra? No. I thought it looked like we picked something up. But apparently not. Alright, well, we'll continue down this way. I'm going to break off the episode really soon as well, folks. That's why I'm kind of leaning toward getting a little bit further ahead. We're kind of close to where Fox is, and maybe we'll make it to Fox and then we'll call it close to it. We'll try to do the ruins in the next episode. See if we can't get that handled. At some point we're going to have to sleep again too, which sucks, but that's okay. We're looking good on the food and water front. And we have made it to Fox's little hacienda. Fox is outside. It's got his pet bear Betsy out there as well, which is interesting. So there is Fox. It's the hunter, the guy that like saves everyone. He's got tons of stuff. He's got a spider farm apparently. That's a thing, and all sorts of other various stuff. So we'll talk to Fox and Betsy and everything else in the very next episode. I hope you guys have been having a lot of fun with this. I've been enjoying my time with Balrum, or in Balrum. Very much so. We are going to steal many things from Fox, mostly because we can and because I want to. I don't know how to pick locks. That's okay. We'll try to do our pilfering before the next episode in hopes that, well, we don't get caught. And in case I forget, I want to make sure I get everything I can out of this place before then. So, there is that. Hey, we just got some sort of random boot there and some meat. I don't know what kind of meat it was, but it was something. Hey, we got another flask as well. Or canteen, if you will. Alright, we have pilfered everything we can, and as I said, in the next episode we'll talk with Fox, and we'll go and do some ruin hunting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it, and I will catch you next time with more Balrum. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.